Hello, this is Rebecca, and welcome back to the final day of 12 Days of Christmas Journaling. I've really enjoyed this series, and I hope you have too, and I really appreciate all the comments and feedback. It makes me definitely feel like I contributed to some inspiration. So, my final video is all about what's in your journal bag, and so I really typically carry around, along with my purse, my regular purse, I also carry around a journal bag. And I actually got this one. If you see, I try to, it's hard for me to kind of get the video in, but this is an Erin Condren, and I got it at one of the planner meetups, the ATX planner meetups. And I actually really like it. It's easy. You can just grab it and go, and it's sturdy, and it holds a lot of stuff in there. And as you can see, there's my October journal. I still have a few things I need to finish up in that one. But I have my glue stick and a couple other things down in there. And so, but I switched over because I found this bag at my favorite store, Hobby Lobby. And it was actually like once you used the coupon, which was like 50% off because they have all their Christmas stuff on sale, it was like $2.50. And it's kind of that burlappy, it's sturdy, it has great handles on it, and whoops. And so I'm trying to look in the camera here to make sure I'm getting a good picture. You can see my mess back there. That is because this is reality, and it starts out nice and neat, and then when you get creative, it gets cluttery and messy, and that's just how it is. So, but anyway, I really do like this bag, and it works perfect because I can fit all my journal and stuff in it, and it's Christmas. So, real quick, I took this off my traveler's notebook, and I just put it on the outside, my little charm that I made. That way it adds a little something pretty to the outside. And then I just clipped on this little Santa here. It may not be something I keep on there. It's just like a little clothespin, but I thought it added just a little something to there. So let's go ahead and get into the bag. Now with this bag, it's very convenient because I do work, and so I always carry this bag with me because you just never know the opportunity when you're going to have a moment to be able to go have coffee, and you can sit down and have your journal, or you know, I just carry it with me. And another thing, I have my Christmas planner in there, which most of the time I'll put that in my purse as well because I'm constantly making notes throughout the season or jotting down things. So but I did put it in here to show you right now, this evening. So so I have my Webster Pages TN in there, and I basically, I wanted to show you real quick. I know I did in the video how I added this little, these little snowflakes, this twine. I just went in and kind of also put on this, I had a little bit left of this garland, and this is just a little snowflake garland, and it is part of that, you know, when you buy the little trees and you have the decorations for that, I did see some of that in that section. So that is where I got this little sparkly with the snowflakes on it. And then I added this little charm. It's a little bauble charm that's a snowflake. Let me see if I can adjust this just a tad bit here. That way I'm not holding it up to see it. So, but I added this on. This is in the December kit, the Winter Wonderland kit. It actually goes on sale tonight, so, or December 1st. But real quick, I wanted to show you the inside. So I just added a lot of just really things that kind of bring a smile to my face. I just added these journaling cards as backdrops, and then I just put in some clips, and the little gnome is, you know, he's peeking out. And then also, you know how crazy I am about these little bunnies. They're actually ornament, or actually they were gift tags, but I thought, you know, I'm gonna stick him in there and he can be smiling at me too. But also to keep in mind, I do want to put him in my journal somewhere. So I just basically, once I put the TN inside the notebook, the Webster Pages, I just hung this garland on the outside so that it can kind of hang over and be all like sparkly and everything. So anyway, so yeah, I just put my December daily one in here, and then my daughter had made me, we were watching a video, this was a while back, she took that same, what was this, the napkin, and she just laminated it and kind of created a dashboard. It was something we were kind of experimenting with, and so, I basically just kind of stuck it in here because it holds my gold pen, and so I just wanted a place to put that as well. And then I have my my TN weekly calendar, and then here's the other half of that it's dashboard type. This is made with that napkin, and it's just laminated. And then I put in my Pen Gems gold pen. I knew I had a gold pen, and I went to my place that I keep all my Pen Gems, and sure enough, it was in there. So, and now granted, you know, we're just starting the season. Tomorrow is December 1st. So, I just added this little gift charm, but I can definitely come in here and change things out throughout the month. But this is what I'm going to start off with. So, that's in my journal bag. I also am carrying I did the video where you kind of make a selection of things that are coming up and kind of theme, you know, like for instance, you know, the music and anything that may be coming up. I kind of themed the journal items together, so it'll be easy for me to come straight to here and pull those out and make a page. Now, one thing I did add to was I put in my stickers. These are ones that I had just purchased for the season, and so I just added those in here. And then I also added, this is something I typically carry around anyway. They're just more simple stories, so I just put those in there as well, because I do usually carry those in my TN anyway, but instead of putting them in my traveler's notebook, I just decided to put them in this accordion file. And then I added actually some die cuts as well, so that way I kind of have a little stash here of on-the-go journaling, or you know, just so I have everything kind of put together that I really am looking to use in my journal this season. So the next thing I have in my bag is of course my planner, and in this fun it like jingles, but this is just one of those pens you can buy at the dollar store, and I actually had one from last year and I couldn't find it, and then I found it of course after I bought this one, but I just love how it looks on there. And I always carry this with me, but this is actually something that I can put in my journal bag, but it actually goes with me everywhere throughout the month of December and most of the time in November. Okay, so the next thing I have is my other December notebook. This is a little bag, and actually it came with the kit from Buy Precious to me. She's on Instagram, and she always puts her little traveler's notebooks in bags, and I really think this is a good idea, especially for these smaller ones too. It really kind of keeps it handy, and it secures it in there as well, and plus this is so beautiful and sparkly. So I basically put the small one in there, and the only thing I've really added to this since my last video was this pin loop. So I just added a green pin loop on there. Oh, and then I also added, remember I made these little clips here with the material. I just clipped in some, this is like a little envelope type deal, and I stuck some ephedra down in there, and then in this little reindeer, so cute. It's a little pink hat, and I just loved her, so I wanted to clipped her in there as well. And so this is just kind of clipped in as like you're making a little dashboard, but also I really want to use her in my journal, so I think she looks adorable. But anyway, so that's just really what I've added, just the pin loop and those die cuts to this one. And so I'm gonna put this back in the bag, and this I carry in my journal bag as well. And the other really thing that goes in here, I have my pencil bag. I kind of have, this is just a black marker, black lip pen, and my highlighter. I love these Erin Condren highlighters. Actually, these are like better than Sharpies, maybe. I like Sharpies too, but this is really good. It's been, they're consistent, they're bright, they are, you know, they go on very smooth. So I like to carry those around. And then of course my glue stick. And then I also, oh, I have this little notepad that I also kind of carry, which I will put this in my purse as well. But I found it in my desk, and I had bought it late last year, so I was excited to find it in time for this year. So I have that in there as well. And then on the side here, on the inside, and basically I just took some lace, and I, because it adds a little something too, and it's easy to undo, but I just put my washi samples in here. Now, typically I'm not overly crazy about these washi samples, because sometimes it just seems like it's a struggle. But I think it works perfectly for the bags, because you can just clip them on the side there, and you have it, you know, just a few that you may need when you're out and about and journaling. So there you have it. There is my bag. There's my journal, all the journals I'm going to be using, and notebooks. And so I wanted to kind of show you how I kind of keep up with all my journaling, and this makes it really easy for on the go, or even if you're just heading to the couch, watch Hallmark Channel or watch a Christmas movie, and you can bring your journal and decorate it and have fun with it, and it's all right here and what you need and what you may need. So alright, well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the series. I know I did, and I probably will pop on here throughout the month of December and show you my December daily and my journal, or maybe come on and do a couple pages more. So, but y'all have a very Merry Christmas or a Happy Holidays, and be safe, and thanks again for watching.